Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I will be taking a look at Putty. So I just got this in the mail. Let me just go ahead and tear it open. Now, I believe this is the latest packaging design. So I have used this in the past. Been a couple of years. I've been using this for a couple of years. If you're an animator, this clay is exceptionally good for that. It's actually made for animation. I don't believe that there are any other companies out there that make clay specifically for animation. So this is where that's the first difference in this kind of clay. That doesn't get on your hands, so when you are actually using the clay, the color doesn't come off on your hands like most clays do. So that's just another plus. It's also super lightweight compared to Sculpey or Fimo or any other kind of clay, especially modeling clay. They usually tend to be pretty heavy. But yeah, this is really good. It is on the packaging. It says Putty for sculptors, animators, and illustrators, and it's non-toxic, non-hardening, and it's made in the USA. So let's just go ahead and open this up. Okay, here it is. It's very lightweight. It starts out just a little bit firm feeling. The best way of softening this clay, I would say, is either lay it out in front of a hot lamp for a while, or much quicker way would just be to, what I usually do is I grab a little knife and I just start shaving pieces off and just sculpting the little pieces together, or like pressing it together, and just keep on shaving off more and more as much as I need, and then you'll get a ball of clay, and it's perfectly sculptable clay. So Putty is a wax-based modeling clay. It comes in all different kinds of colors. It never hardens. You can melt it and put it into a mold if you want to. You can microwave it about 10 seconds at a time to soften the clay if you want it softened really quickly. It doesn't crack easily, so if you're an animator and you've created a character out of this clay and you're animating, like arm or something, you probably see where the joint would start to crack, and you'd have to do a lot of sculpting during animation. But with this kind of clay, you don't have to do that very often. Of course, it will happen eventually because it's clay after all, but a lot of that is eliminated. Ever since I started using this stuff about 2 years ago, I have switched completely over to this, and I haven't even really touched any other kind of clay in a long time. So I'm just going to go ahead and demonstrate some of the features to you. I've got my little knife here, and one of the best ways of quickly being able to work with it right out of the package is just grab it and you start just shaving off pieces of it. You quickly press the clay together and it's workable already. You can already work with it. So that's the quickest way to start. That's usually how I do it. I just shave off little pieces at a time and add to it and just get as much clay as I need to. You can also microwave the clay at about 10 seconds at a time until it softens. So yeah, that's possible. You can also just set it in front of a hot light for a while, and that will soften it. You might want to be careful though, because this clay will melt if you leave it in front of a hot light too long, or just put too much heat into it, or maybe if you microwave it for 2 minutes or something, it'll probably melt. But so I would recommend, definitely, if you're going to microwave it, you need to keep a very close eye on it and only do it about 10 seconds at a time. Now, while I'm working with this, as you can see, the color isn't coming off my hands. My hands are completely clean still. There's no clay on them. And that's one of the great things about this clay, is that most clays, when you're working with them for a while, they get off on your hands and it's kind of hard to wash. You need to get like some of those wipes or something like that. You need to clean off your hands. When I'm sculpting something, I mean, this isn't what I usually do. I'd usually use the method where you just kind of sculpt outward instead of adding on clay. But if you wanted to add on clay to something, you see here, it sculpts really easily. See, There you go, see? And now it doesn't even look like it was added, see? The little seams there, you could smooth them out within seconds. And I just say this because I know a lot of clay is prone to cracking and stuff when you sculpt this way, but you can do this. Within seconds you could smooth it out. And you know, you could smooth out the cracks and the seams in the clay. It just works out very well. You could do as much smoothing as you want, and you see how it's beginning to look very smooth. You can check the link in the description below if you want to purchase this clay yourself and try it out. I would highly recommend it if you are already experienced in working with clays. This is definitely like no other clay you've ever experienced, so definitely check it out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found this video helpful, and please subscribe if you want more videos like this.